The key to providing great remote schooling is to have the right tools and to use them effectively. Now for teachers, the old faithfuls, of course, are PowerPoint, chalk and talk whiteboard sessions, worksheets, exercises, discussions, assignments and so on. Tools used every day by teachers to craft their daily learning activities that engage and extend the pupils. Now what we need on top of that then is an online tool that we can use to deliver those daily learning activities to the pupils, one that still provides a personal, daily pupil-teacher relationship, including the ability to track and assess pupils' work. The Calibrae platform, for example. Teachers have their own regular classes of pupils. They use their regular tools to create daily sets of learning activities. That's, presentations, research activities, worksheets, assignments, all the normal stuff. Pupils then log in and in their own time and at their own pace, while they work through those activities, submitting their work for review as they go. So, for example, imagine me, Mr. Shepherd, with my Year 6 class, and it could be any year. My plan for today is to give them a quick welcome message, followed by a spelling test, followed by maths. We'll be working on fractions, and then literacy. We'll be looking at suffixes, followed by some PE. Now, after that, I'll schedule a live web conference session for some Q&A. And we'll finish the day with some history topic about ancient Rome. Okay, so here's how I do it with Calibrae. To begin with, I just used YouTube to record a quick start of day welcome message and added it to the welcome screen. So when the children log in, well, the first thing they'll see is me, their teacher, saying something nice and encouraging.
Hey everybody, great job on Friday with that history work. Really enjoyed it. Jess, your picture of that Roman child was excellent. Really enjoyed it. Okay, got some nice stuff to do today, folks. We've got a spelling test to get started with. Sure you're going to enjoy that. So if you can make it, by the way, at 1 o'clock, I'm going to open up the web conferencing session so we can get together and have some live chat, ask some questions and just generally catch up. Okay.
Then for the spelling test, well, I recorded myself this time, giving some instructions and saying the words they've got to spell, and added the video to the instructions of a worksheet that's set with placeholders for the pupils to complete. So when they're ready, the pupils begin work, they run the video and follow the instructions to complete the worksheet. When they're done, they just submit their work. Now, as a teacher, I then get to view and mark their submissions and provide some feedback through this pupil-teacher chat. For maths, well, the same process, but this time in admin view, I've included a video of me teaching equivalent fractions, followed by a related worksheet, complete with my instructions and a space for the pupil's response. So in Learner View then.
Okay, so I've got two circles here. I'm going to take one of them and I'm going to draw down a line down the middle, and I'm going to take another one and I'm going to cut it this way, and I'm going to cut it this way as well. So with my first one, my first shape, I'm going to colour in one of those pieces. So you could say that I've coloured in one out of two pieces that I made it into. And out of this one where I've got four pieces, I'm going to colour in two out of those four pieces. Okay, so here we go. There we go. So here in this one half, I've coloured out one out of the two pieces, one out of two. And in this shape, I've coloured in two out of the four pieces. And as you can see, the two green bits are the same. So one half is equal to 2/4.
Followed by my worksheet. So as class teacher, I'm teaching my class. I'm setting the work at the right level, and I mark and assess the work submitted by the class and give feedback all through the platform. So for literacy, well, I've already got a PowerPoint that I've used in the classroom, so I just used it with PowerPoint's inbuilt record slideshow to record the video and audio of me talking through the slides, teaching the principles. Then I exported it as a video and uploaded the video as a learning activity. I also found this great resource on the web that I want the pupils to study, so I added it as an embedded web content activity. And I created another worksheet, this one getting pupils to use the suffixes as described in the previous activities. So back to the student experience, to my introduction about suffixes.
Coming up next after my little introduction, so study it carefully, look at how we add the suffixes on the ends of the words.
Now, the key for these kinds of videos is to make them short, sharp and focused, 5 minutes maximum, I'd say. So moving on, next comes the BBC article. You can see how it's integrated into the study alongside my learning activities. So they can play the video.
Hey, will you keep it down? What? You've got something to tell the
Read
others?
through the notes, do the exercises, and so on, before moving on, this time to my worksheet. Again, a worksheet that I can mark and give feedback on. By the way, note how with these worksheets pupils can format the text and include images and so forth. Quite nice. Okay, so there's 3 short, sharp, focused literacy activities. For PE, well, I found this fun workout session on YouTube, so I've just added it as a learning activity in today's study. Pupils then, they come, watch the instructor, and hopefully join in for a good workout.
Okay, and we're off. So, 40 seconds, marching, lifting those knees up, pumping the arms, nice straight back. This is our first exercise. Remember, we're doing 5 moves.
Part of my plan for today was a live Q&A session. Well, I added an instant live class for 2 this afternoon, with the idea that at the appointed time, those who can will come to the activity and join the session. Now, obviously, there's just me here right now, but as others join, we'll all be able to see each other and talk together in the conference pane here. So as teacher, I can teach, share my screen, perhaps to illustrate the things I'm saying, do whiteboarding sessions, talk the group through the activities, and so on. It's a really nice way for me as teacher to teach my pupils. So I'm hoping you're starting to get an idea of how a teacher can build a set of learning activities for the learner. Moving on, I added my introduction about the Romans, this one again with me talking over the slides. And I followed it by uploading a PowerPoint deck that I got from Twinkle. The pupils can now go in and study this deck at their own pace, moving through the slides as they wish. And finally, I chose to end the day with another article from the web. Now, obviously, that's just a simple snapshot of what could be included in a daily course of study. There's much more the platform can offer, including the ability for school management to track the progress of each class, each pupil, and therefore the whole school. I hope what I've shown is at least a simple route to get started. Okay, that done with one day's content live and ready to go for the children. I'll get busy preparing another day's work, perhaps for tomorrow. Then, first thing in the morning, I'll update my welcome message probably, and will enable the next day's work. Then, when the pupils log in, well, there'll be a new set of learning activities for them to work through.
Okay, super movers, it's time to learn how to have a conversation in French. Are you ready? Oui? That means yes. Count with me after 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's speak French.